Hello everyone. I am here to talk about the pros for abortion. What does abortion mean? Well, according to medlineplus.gov, quote, an abortion is a procedure to end a pregnancy. It uses medicine or surgery to remove the embryo or fetus and the placenta from the uterus. Also, the procedure is done by a licensed healthcare professional. Quote, so abortion is basically killing the unborn child in the woman's body. Here are the background behind abortion. How does one get an abortion, you might ask? Basically, when a woman has sex with a man and the woman gets pregnant, then during pregnancy, you can get an abortion due to consequences you may have. But always talk to your doctor for counseling first. Here are some facts about abortion. According to Wikipedia.org, quote, the current judicial interpretation of the U.S. Constitution regarding abortion in the United States, following the Supreme Court of the United States 1973 landmarks decision in Roe v. Wade, and subsequent companion decisions is that abortion is legal, but may be restricted by states to varying degrees. States have passed laws to restrict late-term abortions, require parental notifications for minors, and mandate the disclosure of abortion risk information to patients prior to the procedure. End quote. Here are the reasons why women want an abortion. These reasons are more for the future of the child's life. According to Guttmacher.org, Guttmacher, in a survey conducted by respondents cited by 74% of the vote. Point number one. The most common reason are that a child can change a parent's life, meaning that when they have the child, they are going to have to take care of the baby till it gets old enough to take care of themselves. That can take years, most likely around 17 years to 22 years in my estimation. Another reason is that just having a child can cost a lot of money. If the woman doesn't have a job, I will believe that the woman cannot survive when taking care of the child. This requires things like diapers, little tiny clothes that may grow out after a few years and have to buy new ones, baby food toys, a baby monitor so you can check the child's heat, and other necessities that I have not included on this list. Which leads me to point number one. Being a child can change a parent's life due to cost and just years of experience. To further include this, according to the USDA.gov, quote, based on the most recent data from the Consumers Expertise Survey in 2015, a family will spend approximately $12,980 annually per child in a middle income, two-child married couple family. Middle income married couple's parents of a child born in 2015 may expect to spend $233,610 for food, shelter, and other necessities to raise a child through age 17. This does not include the cost of college education. Imagine the woman is 17 years old and pregnant and had to go through all of this. The cost of the child and taking care of the child long term. Also, she might be in school or work. That can be crucial. Education can get you a job. Just having a child could be a toll on a time and energy. Another reason that may happen is due to sexual assault by a man. You get pregnant due to unwanted sex with a man, and the child isn't really your baby to take care of. Similarly to this point, what if the woman is avoiding single motherhood due to the child being born? Well, and other partners have issues like drinking, physical abuse, unfaithfulness, immaturity, and absence. Quote, this may be the problem of the child being born. Also, quote, many of these women were disappointed because their partner has reacted to the pregnancy by denying parental, beginning off communications with them, or saying that they did not want to have the child. All of these issues are due to money and time, just relationship problems. And my third point, another factor is disease or genetic defects. There's a term for that, and it's called therapeutic abortion. THERAPEUTIC, which is abortion induced when pregnancy constitutes a threat to the physical or mental health of the mother. To name a few, there are only three for now. Ectopicortis, which is spelled ECTOPIACORDIS, and the second one is called fetal and palsol, which is spelled FETALOMPHALOCELE. The third one is called Allopor holoprosencephaly. ALOPROSENcephaly. These are the three for now. I'm gonna say the definitions for all three of these. Ectopicortis is a heart is a congenital malfunction in which the heart is abnormally located either partially or totally outside of the thorax, which means that the heart is outside of the chest instead of inside, which I guess causes a lot of problems for the child. The second one, the fetal palsol, is a birth defect in a baby's abnormal belly wall that develops before they are born, which this means that the large and the small intestines are outside of the body instead of inside, just like the heart for the first one. And the third one is Allopor holoprosencephaly. Sorry for the pronunciation. When there is a complete failure of the brain to divide into right and left hemispheres, which results in the loss of midline structures of the brain, and faces as well as a fusion of cavities of the brain, known as lateral ventricles, and the third ventricle, which means they are normally separated. Some of the pictures are in this have the baby being and looking like a cyclops, which is like a one-eyed monster. And that could cause, I guess, vision problems for the baby, and maybe in the future. According to the healthaffairs.org, quote, however, children with chromosomal disorders do have significant disabilities, which can impact their families. More than 40% of the families of the children with Down syndrome had a family who stopped working because of the child's condition, and about 40% reported the child's condition caused financial problems, which means my point being that money is like somewhat the problem for like defects of these babies, and that could be problematic. In conclusion, These are the problems that an adult needs to consider when having a child in the future. They might have diseases, money has some factors to it, and just time in general. I think, in my opinion, abortions would help by getting rid of these problems may have in the future. I hope this helps with all the good things about abortion.